Every human being is born with an original mind, a state of pure, radiant consciousness that carries the ultimate potentialities of existence. Before we are taught who to be, we arrive as a state of infinite, uncorrupted awareness. The mystic Osho made the deconstruction of the human ego his life's work, identifying how this natural state is buried under layers of social conditioning. Society acts upon the newborn almost immediately. Parents, teachers, and priests begin the work of building an artificial mind, an internal structure formed from borrowed knowledge, religious dogmas, and the false identities of the herd. This artificial structure creates a restrictive shell, forcing our vast consciousness into a narrow tunnel of imitation. We stop being individuals and become mechanical parts of a larger, anxious machine. This shell alienates us from the present. We tolerate current misery by projecting hopes into a non-existent future, constantly running toward a tomorrow that never arrives. Modern anxiety is a symptom of this disconnection. We suffer because we are trapped in a mechanical loop, entirely cut off from the original cosmic nature we possessed at birth. These psychological divisions have a physical consequence. Our vital bioenergy, or prana, constantly leaks from the body as a result of our internal fragmentation. Our energy escapes through the body's pointed extremities, unconscious movements in our fingertips, the constant scanning of our eyes, and our lower reproductive centers act as drainage points for our life force. The ancient 9 obstacles, including disease, doubt, and laziness, represent specific puncture points in our energetic system. They are the measurable evidence of a cracked internal shell. Kirlian photography reveals this bioelectric field. This leaf shows a vibrant blue and purple aura radiating from its edges, a physical boundary beyond the surface. This network is the master blueprint, where illness manifests before appearing in our physical flesh. We remain in a state of chronic exhaustion because we are broken, leaking vessels. Higher spiritual awakening is impossible as long as we drain our vitality into the marketplace of our own distractions. Moving beyond this state of depletion requires a shift from casual curiosity to a life or death determination for liberation. This involves abhyasa, relentless inner practice. By practicing non-judgmental witnessing, we slowly withdraw our attention and our energy from the external world. Specific physical postures create a closed circuit for our bioelectricity. When the legs are crossed and the hands are folded, energy that would normally escape the extremities is recirculated back into the body's core. As the leaks are sealed, internal pressure builds. This contained energy naturally assumes a perfect geometric form, a luminous, egg-shaped field that tightly surrounds the body. This contained ecosystem transforms the body into a self-sustaining generator. We stop begging the world for fulfillment because we have finally learned how to hold and utilize our own cosmic power. With the leak sealed, our inner astronomy becomes visible. We begin to recognize 2 primary conflicting forces that have been warring within our physiology since birth. The inner sun is the hot masculine force of logic and aggression. It is rooted in our lower biological centers and drives us toward conquest and analysis. The inner moon is located near the navel. It is the cool, feminine current of intuition and passivity, the power of receptive silence. Human misery is often just a pendulum swing between these 2 misaligned forces. We are pulled between the feverish heat of our desires and the cold darkness of our depressions. The path eventually leads to a wall where willpower fails. The ego reaches total bankruptcy, triggering a state of absolute passive surrender. In this microsecond of let go, the resistance between the sun and moon currents vanishes. They merge flawlessly into the body's central channel. Enlightenment marks the cessation of this internal civil war. The friction between logic and emotion ends, revealing a single, unified consciousness. This unified energy shifts direction. It defies gravity to move vertically up the spine, leaving the horizontal pursuit of worldly desires behind. As it rises, it pierces the higher centers of the heart and throat, incinerating subconscious traumas and the residues of our past actions. The current finally strikes the crown of the head, the thousand-petaled lotus known as the Sahasrara. This impact shatters the ego's restrictive shell, the artificial mind evaporates, and our individual awareness dissolves outward into the boundless universe. This is the great remembrance. It is the recovery of the original, pure face we possessed before the society began its work of conditioning. Spiritual ascension involves burning away every artificial layer of the character until only the divine remains. This state of being produces pratibha, a state of instantaneous, transcendental knowing. It is a quality of awareness that bypasses the physical senses and the analytical mind. Our reliance on chronological clocks and psychological memories collapses. We enter the immediate reality of simultaneous eternity. This vision allows for the experience of an entire life cycle, from seed to fruit, all at once. Past and future coexist in a single co-present reality. This divine reality has always been surrounding us. It was merely obscured by the self-imposed blindness of our own artificial mind. You are not a fragmented seeker chasing shadows in the marketplace. You are the eternal, boundless ocean of the present moment itself.